Tennis handicapping involves a detailed analysis of multiple factors to predict the outcome of matches and find profitable betting opportunities. In the highly competitive world of professional tennis, understanding the nuances of each player's strengths, weaknesses, and the environment in which they are playing can provide crucial insights. This article will cover 7 key points of analysis that can help you make more informed decisions when betting on tennis. We'll break down each factor so you can develop a more structured approach to handicapping and find value bets in the process. 1. ATP rankings, a starting point for player comparison. The ATP, Association of Tennis Professionals. Rankings are a fundamental starting point in tennis handicapping. These rankings give an overall indication of a player's current form, consistency, and success on the ATP Tour over the past year. Higher-ranked players are typically the favorites in matches, but rankings alone are not enough to determine the winner. It's important to note that rankings can be somewhat misleading if they don't reflect a player's recent performance. For instance, a player ranked 10th might be in a bad patch of form, while someone ranked 30th could be riding a strong winning streak. Rankings are a useful tool for general comparison, but they should be combined with other factors for a more accurate assessment. But it's not without. 2. Head-to-head statistics, overall. Head-to-head statistics between two players provide valuable insight into how they have performed against each other historically. These stats highlight trends such as, has one player consistently beaten the other? Does one player struggle against certain playing styles or specific tactics? For example, if player A has a strong 8-2 head-to-head record against player B, it indicates that player A has had a psychological and technical edge over their opponent. However, it's important to assess whether these past results are relevant based on the current form of both players. Head-to-head stats are especially useful when comparing similarly ranked players or when two players have met multiple times in the past, giving you a clear picture of their historical rivalry. 3. Head-to-head on chosen surface, clay, grass, hard court. In tennis, surface preference plays a significant role. Some players excel on particular surfaces, such as clay, grass, or hard court, due to their playing style. This is why surface-specific head-to-head statistics are essential to consider. Clay courts are slower, favoring baseline players who can construct points with patience, such as Rafael Nadal. Grass courts are faster and often suit aggressive serve and volley players, such as Roger Federer. Hard courts offer a balanced surface where a variety of playing styles can thrive, making it important to assess how players perform in these conditions. If two players are meeting on clay and one has a superior record on this surface, they likely have a higher chance of winning. Comparing their head-to-head statistics on the chosen surface is an important next step to understand the dynamics of the match. 4. Ground strokes, forehand, backhand, volley, net, play. A thorough analysis of each player's ground strokes is another critical factor in handicapping tennis matches. The efficiency of a player's forehand, backhand, and net play can determine the flow of the match and the likelihood of success. Forehand. A strong forehand is a significant weapon for most players. A player with a powerful forehand is more likely to dictate rallies and gain the upper hand, especially in baseline exchanges. Backhand. The backhand can often be a weaker shot for some players. For example, many players, like Novak Djokovic, have an exceptional two-handed backhand, while others struggle with backhand shots, especially on high-bouncing balls. Volley and net play. The ability to finish points at the net is essential, particularly on grass courts or against opponents who play with heavy spin. Players with strong volleying skills often have an advantage in tie-breaks or close matches. A detailed analysis of each player's ground strokes allows you to anticipate who will dominate points, who can break through their opponent's defenses, and who is vulnerable in particular situations. 5. Serve, aces, winners, serve. Game hold. Percentage a player's serve is one of the most crucial aspects of their game and can significantly impact the outcome of a match. Some key serve statistics to focus on include aces. Players who hit a high number of aces tend to have more dominant serving games. A high ace count often indicates a player can dictate play from the first strike of the point. Winners. Serve winners, unreturnable serves, are indicative of a player's ability to finish points quickly. The more serve winners a player hits, the more pressure they put on their opponent's return game. Serve game hold percentage. This statistic reveals how often a player holds their serve successfully. Players with a high serve game hold percentage. Typically above 80% are reliable servers and are likely to win more matches. By evaluating these serve statistics, you can assess how likely a player is to maintain pressure on their opponent and whether they are capable of breaking serve when needed. 6. Winning and losing streaks. Assessing current form. A player's recent form plays a critical role in tennis handicapping. Winning streaks often indicate confidence, momentum, and sharpness, while losing streaks can point to fatigue, injury, or mental struggles. To assess recent form, look at the last 3-5 matches. Played by each player, how many wins and losses do they have? Consider the strength of competition. A player's winning streak might be less impressive if they've only beaten lower-ranked opponents. Winning streaks often provide players with confidence, and they can carry that energy into upcoming matches. Losing streaks can also have a significant psychological effect. Players might struggle to close out tight matches, leading to frustration and poor decision-making. By comparing the recent form of each player, you can get a better idea of who has the mental and physical advantage heading into the match. 7. The X factor. Additional variables. Impacting the match. Every tennis match has external factors that can play a significant role in the outcome. These are often referred to as the X factor and include Grand Slam or non-Grand Slam. Players tend to perform differently in major tournaments, like Wimbledon, the US Open, or the French Open, compared to smaller ATP events. The pressure and prestige of Grand Slam matches often bring out the best in top players, but some underdogs thrive in these environments as well. Home tournament. Playing in one's home country or at a favorite venue can give players an emotional boost. The home crowd can provide motivation, while a hostile crowd can be a significant disadvantage. Comeback after injury. Players returning from injury may not be at their physical peak. Even if they are fully fit, their mental readiness may still be a question mark. Bad crowd or off-court drama. Sometimes external issues like personal drama or tension with the crowd can affect a player's performance. A lack of focus can lead to unexpected upsets, particularly in high-pressure moments. By keeping track of these external variables, you can adjust your handicapping model to account for unexpected changes in player performance. Conclusion: tennis handicapping is a multifaceted process that requires attention to detail and a deep understanding of both players and the playing conditions. By evaluating ATP rankings, head-to-head records, surface statistics, ground stroke, and serve performance, recent form, and external factors, you can develop a strong foundation for analyzing tennis matches. When this information is combined with real betting lines, you can uncover valuable betting opportunities that might not be immediately obvious. Remember, while no method guarantees a win, consistently applying these analytical techniques will give you a competitive edge in the long run. So, next time you place a bet on a tennis match, use these 7 key points of analysis to guide your decisions, and you may just find the value bet you've been looking for. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to Betting Mastery for more tips, insights, and expert analysis on tennis betting. Good luck with your next bet, and I'll see you in the next video.